handsome. So today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to be making some fresh pasta. We're going to be taking some cauliflower. We're going to turn it into wings. We are going to roast it. We're going to blitz it. And we're going to make a nice little ravioli. So this is just a super simple dish using homemade pasta. So we're going to start with the actual pasta. We're going to do a little small portion here with just 3 eggs into some 00 flour. Give it a good mix. Now I like to start things with a fork just to break things up. You can of course use your fingers. It's very traditional, but this is what I'm doing. Of course you can use a mixer to do this. As you can see, using the fork does get things a little bit messy. So after you've had the initial thing, just get your hands in there. Give it a good stir. Mix around. Get everything come together, and it will take a bit of time. It takes a bit of time and a bit of work to make some nice fresh pasta, but it is worth it because it's so rewarding and delicious to make your own pasta. So once you've given it a bit of a workaround and once it has come together, we get this nice little ball here, and then we are going to effectively look to knead that dough. And the kneading part, I think, takes a fair bit of time to do, and it's the most fun thing. You can really take your anger out on this, really work it, get it so it's elasticated, it's nice, it's fresh, smooth, lovely. But you have to do this a little bit of work. Now I'm going to be totally honest with you now, this pasta didn't come out the best as it could. I've definitely made better pasta in the past, but for the sake of the video and that we didn't have a lot of ingredients left, we just trucked on through with it. And the dish did still come out tasting fairly nice. But it just gives you an idea. So while that is resting for a bit, we're just going to roast some of our cauliflower. So bit of salt, pepper, oil, get that in the oven. We are of course going to be making a bit of a pea puree to go with this as well. So just get them boiling away, a little bit of stock, and we are going to be making this lovely little oniony consommé to go with it. So I've got some fresh garlic, some bay leaf, some onions, lots of onions in fact, and we're going to get that roasting away. We're going to get it colouring a little bit, not too much, but we're going to return our attention back to the pasta while all of that does its bit. So we're going to carry on kneading it. Here is our pea puree that we have blitzed. And here is our onions. As you can see, they're starting to brown a bit. They're starting to get nice colour. So once we're at that stage, we're just going to go in with a bit of extra stock, get them going away. And of course, there is the cauliflower, lovely roasted. And as you can see, the pasta machine is there. So get that rolled out, go a bit at a time. 2 settings. I like to, go through the settings twice, then take it out. And I have this lovely little ravioli cut here. You can, of course, make whatever shape you like with this. You don't even have to make stuffed pasta at all. You can just make regular pasta and have a little sauce to go with it. But I like a good ravioli. I think it can be so nice. Looks quite elegant, quite nice, very smart. And as you can see, there it is there. It's quite a puffed up one. Fairly thick. I could have probably gone a setting down, but we're going to stick with this setting here. So it's not too thick. It's not too thin. Like I say, probably could have made it a bit thinner, but we get that boiling away only for a couple minutes because it's fresh pasta. It doesn't need very long. But we start with the dish here. So we go in with a little bit of the pea puree just to nestle under that ravioli. And this just, when it hits the consommé, just gives it such vibrance and extra life. I did spill a bit of pea puree there, but I won't tell if you don't. And then once that has been applied, we will then go in with our ravioli and pop that on top. So it's just been very quickly blanched in boiling water. You want that water to be boiling before it goes in there, just to really cook that nice and quick, give it that vibrancy. And there it is there. It didn't go on very well, admittedly. And as I say, the pasta didn't work too well. A couple bits of chives on top. I think this gives it a lovely little oniony flavour to go with that onion consommé. And of course, we will finish with the onion consommé. And you'll see what I mean when it hits this. The vibrancy just changes when the consommé hits that pea puree. And as you can see there, it's got this lovely rich colour to it, which once it's applied there, you don't notice it. But look, the peas just soak it up straight away. Gives it a lovely feel, a lovely vibe to it, and this worked really well. It was really nice with that cauliflower inside of it. Really nice, delicious, easy pasta to make. Of course, you can make as much or as little of this as you want. but it's a lovely little summery treat. So give it a go yourself. Let me know how it goes. Let me see your ideas as well. Ta for watching. Take care.